Well, boys, we back at it again out here doing the good Lord's work, farming in the field. I need some people hauling some trailers. Where they at? Where's my trailer haulers at? Y'all need to hop aboard. Farm sim. Do some of this farming for me. I didn't see that at all. Okay, didn't see that at all. Restart, restart. You might have seen that, but don't judge me. So let's see what we got here. Alright, so there's nobody in this field. There's somebody in that field. Somebody in that field. I can move them over. But anyways, uh, open up your vehicle here. You see all your controls are up here on the top left corner of your screen. The control group controls what machine you're working with. So like if you have an attachment or like a trailer or something, you add that machine. But these machines here, the big ones, don't have that ability. They're automated. They don't have that ability to load a trailer. But what you have to do is take a trailer to them and they can load up and be restarted pretty much. Or you can drive them. You can get in them and drive them just like the rest of them, right? See, look, I'm in it right now. I can drive it. Or I can just hit AI and let AI do it. And I can watch it and see how it's done so I can learn or whatever. Or I can jump out and I can watch it from the side. I can get video of it from the side working if I want. You know? Check that out. I can go grab a trailer, a van, and I can follow beside it. Right? So, or I can go here and do silage. So I have electric trucks. I have electric trucks here, and you can charge them up. If you see to the left, there's a charging station. Nice and quiet truck, if you like that. I can add more trucks as well. Just request more trucks as people would start joining. I'm gonna be on Discord, and I'll have my Discord and all linked in the videos as well. But join up if you want to do some farming. Right now we are focusing on corn and creating silage. So what you do is you take the tractors, which let me just grab one real quick. Whoops. Let me do this one. I'm gonna take this plow off. Let's see what's going on here. So detach my folder is not allowed. Let's not leave this on there. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll unfold it and detach. That's fine. Alright. So what you do is you take these tractors here, all John Deere's, pretty much, and you take them to the field. So you pretty much go on the map. Sorry, you're gonna see my game go and save the game every 15 minutes or whatever. So that's just the way to do it. So you see, you have the combines over here. You have combines over here, combines over here. So you can tell when they're stopped because they're blinking like that, right? So what I do is I'll go here and I'll right click on my right thumbstick and choose the um, map, and I'll go down to tag place and I'll select that with A. And then on my map it'll be blinking. So if you see on my map there, it's blinking. Um, and I think you can toggle map view left down stick. You see right there, that's the field. Let me show you here. Yeah, that's the field. The ones that are blinking are the ones that need to be picked up. So the ones that's blinking is the ones I'm going to go to. Well, I already marked the one down there, but you know what? This one's closer. So I decided I'm going to go to it first. So it doesn't really matter. Hopefully more people will join and enjoy playing. Um, I'm going to do something you're not supposed to do. I'm going to drive through the corn, but everything is fresh and new, so I got plenty of it. But it's okay. It won't hurt the corn. You drive through it. I'm just going to go right through it here with the tractor. But do not take the trucks, the red trucks, in the field. Please do not. They will get stuck. They will be stuck for sure. So what you want to do is you want to pull up here with this tractor. You want to get out. I know the corn's a little high, but you should be able to get a flashlight. Okay. You want to get in this harvester. You want to hold down your trigger buttons here and choose deactivate AI worker. And then you want to why it's not. Okay. Type out and then turn on harvester. For some reason it turned itself off. But Let me check something. Oh, what's going there? Something's going on here. I'm having trouble. Let me try something. Alright, let's see here. Vehicle see here. Shoot. Still not ready for this work. Let me fix this, guys. Lord have mercy. First, we gotta see what field I'm in, right? 38. 38. Field 38, damn it. Field 38. Okay, it's marked. I don't know why. Okay. It says harvest ready. Growth state, right? Ground type, harvest ready. That's what it's supposed to be, right? Harvest ready 3, harvest ready green, dead, harvested. Harvest ready green. Let's try that, like an early stage, maybe. Harvest ready. So do I put ground type? Harvest ready. Apply that. Let's see, huh? How about now? Will you work now? It says corn 100%. Okay. Something's going on, y'all. Something's going on here. The other two have stopped as well. Something's going on in this field. Oh shoot, let me not get out of that. I gotta put it on the road. Because it's dark. Oh, excuse me, bud. Oh, by the way, here's the fuel tanks right here. You can go right here and refuel, and then you go over here and charge your electric stuff or repair the tractors. There should be a sprayer there where you can wash the trailers off. I'm trying to figure this out here, right? So, I put these silos here, and for some reason, I can't dump anything out of this tractor into the silo. So, I was gonna try with the truck. Now, this is an electric truck, right? So, if you get stuck, you get stuck. So, you don't take these in the field. You will get stuck. You can take them on the highway, but we usually just use them right here in the yard, just transporting the silage to the sales station. So if there's no brown silage here that's within the back of my truck, we can't take it to the sales station. We don't want to take it straight from the. We could technically, but we would get less money for it. You know what I'm saying? We get a lot less money for it. So this says I can't dump here. I don't understand why I can't dump here, but it's saying I can't dump there. So I'm trying to figure that out. There's some things that are just a little bit out of whack that I'm just trying to figure out here. So this is the bin I'm in right now. It says A to select, enter demolition mode, fill level, chaff 0, compacting 0. So it has nothing in it. This one over here, it says fill chaff 0, compacting chaff 0. This won't dump in there with the truck or anything. So what I'm going to have to do here is I guess do different silage, right? I guess. I don't know. If I go here and I hit select, it says bunker silo large 25M by 34M, age 1 month. That's it. So I'm going to try to sell it. And then I'm also going to try to sell this one because they're not working for some reason. I mean, do I go into demolition mode and just remove it? Do I... There's no way to, like... There's select it, but there's no way to, like, edit it, right? There's no way to make it accept the silage for some reason. I don't get it. I'm going to sell them, and I'm going to put this in piles, and I'm hoping I can get the silage to work. Let me try. Maybe I should be moving. Give me a second. Maybe I should bring the what was already done. There's that at my other spot. This is just a test to see if it was gonna work out. But here are the small machines you can grab, and the big tractors and stuff that you can drive, and you can actually um, forge. You know. So here I'm gonna do just a little cheat and see if it's something that I can like only fill from my menu, like my owner menu. Nobody else has this, by the way. Um, I can add whatever I want, this and that. So this is just a way to test it because for some reason this like I get it. Like when I first took them out there to the field, I got them started. They started cutting fine, but when it come to pick up from them, something didn't work right. So I should be. Hold on. This is just a test for the sale spot. I should probably take that instead of the machine, but I think it'll fit in there. So the spot to sell is over here. So you take the silage over here to sell it. But I'm trying to get it all figured out and set up. So if you just dump it right bumper Y on Xbox controller, or if you look at the top left, the control group should tell you what you're doing. Just make sure you're like selecting that exact control group. So like you don't want to unhook your harvester and instead of dumping your trailer, stuff like that. But normally you wouldn't bring a harvester over here. I just wanted to do that to show you, it makes you money right there. See, your money just went up 6 grand for one of those small trailers. Now that's why we use the big truck trailer instead. But at this point, I wanted to see if this one would cut that corn. So I wanted to see if it was like a harvester problem. This is the one that wasn't cutting. Now it was cutting over there originally, right? And then it stopped. So let me check here. Unfold harvester with the A button. We're going to turn on harvester, unfold the pipe first with the down arrow. And we're going to turn on the harvester with the X. And then we're going to see if it'll cut. It will not cut. So apparently it's not ready to cut. So let's go back over here to the stuff we had before. It's not cutting either. What's going on here? What is going on here, guys? What is going on here? We're not collecting any chaff, right? We collect the chaff and we return it to the silos, supposedly, but I'm trying to get it all working here. Let's go here, enter vehicle, cancel job, do that. See, he's still active, so I'm gonna leave him active just to try it here in a minute and see why this is not working here. Turn on. Everything's down. That's control group on the back. Lower pickup. Now that's on the trailer, see? Okay, see control group on the front. There we go. There we go. Okay, so she's cutting. And she's collecting, right? So let's try this here. Maybe that field's not ready yet. Or maybe I messed it up somehow. We will see. So I'm going to cut with this. Right now I got the AI worker going at it. I'm going to run across. Where's that there's a tractor over there in the field, which is going to get in the way. That one's out the field. I'm gonna run across the field, not get ran over. Hopefully. Hopefully. Hey, I'm lost. Okay, let's see. Let's go up the road here so we don't get lost. We gotta collect that tractor. Now, apparently, someone left the tractor in the field. In the darn field. Um, and then let the field grow around it. So the tractor was buried in the field, apparently, maybe. Yeah. See, look, all you can see is like the plow head sticking out. So you gotta like jump up and walk on the plow to get in the tractor. That's what happens when you leave the tractor in the field, y'all. If you leave the tractor in the field, just like that, you can't see it outside the field very well. So please take the tractors out of the field once you're done farming. But I can only, yeah, that's all I'll say on that one. That's why we're gonna have everything, straight on the Discord. Some rules, some ground. Set. I'm gonna take some of these tractors back to the yard. This a seeder and a plow stays next to every set of fields, okay? So if you're done using the plow, and then also every field, almost every set of field, has a fuel tank to refuel and everything. It has cell stations and everything right here. So if you just go right up here, let's see. Go right here. So you can buy things like lime, stuff like that. You can add lime to your tanks and stuff like that. This little cell station here. Um, this is liquid fertilizer for the field. So you can get that right in the field. Now fuel's a different story. You gotta refuel your stuff back at the yard. If you don't, then we have to bring a fuel truck out. But you're welcome to do anything you want. You can harvest. You can collect the silage and sell it after it's created, of course. But if there's no brown silage to sell, you can't really sell it. So, but people will start joining. Over here is the yard. It's a humongous yard. And right now I cannot dump this because I spawned it in, but I can probably dump it now since um of course it's gonna make a mess, but I can clean it up later. No big deal. No big deal. Well, I could not dump it in those silos for some reason. So what I gotta do is look into getting different type of silos. See, this is the big bunker silo. Silo can be filled with chaff, grass, or hay, and covered the silo contents covered in the silo. So you can put chaff, grass, or hay in it, right? Correct? That's what it's for. These right here. That's what I put them here for. Right? So, I'm going to place another one right back where I had it before. Should I do that one as well? I think so. Now, I just dumped that out. Okay? So what I was testing is, it says overlaps with another, but I can bypass that. Okay, it deletes it, or does it? Yeah, it deletes it. Okay, give me a second. Let's see what we do from here. And then also, let's go ahead and do these pull through let's see how big these are. Because I need to have something that's working, you know? So I'm gonna put um can I put them this way? The problem with these are these big machines that I have right here won't, well, I guess they will. I guess they would. They'd just be a super tight fit, right? Little scorpion loader thing, the valves right there. I'm gonna see what happens if we do lanes like this. I need to do that one halfway. That's probably gonna tweak out. It's probably gonna tweak out. Let me see what I can do over here. So I'm just putting these to see if maybe it's the silo style or the mod. I grabbed the scorpion by the tail, y'all. I call it the scorpion just because it looks like a scorpion. It's not called the scorpion, okay? It's not actually called the scorpion. It's called the Ropa Moss 5. So what it does is, let me just straighten it out here. It's just so, because these are gonna have to like back the truck way up in there, right? These type of silos, but you can get this in here, right? Yeah, I guess you can get it in here. Okay, there's a lip right there. Okay, which may be good. So you can get it all the way up in here. You know what? I might like that style actually. Let's see. I mean, we got a lot of room in the yard. I don't really want to take up too much of that other side with silos like this, but we can like turn them somehow. I mean, we can bring them straight out like that and just use the ropas in each one. But would it have, it would have to be completely full probably, right? So let me go back out to the field. Y'all please don't like mess around in the fields. If you're gonna be in here and playing and stuff, like keep the funny business out of the fields, if that makes any sense. You can play on the roads, out in the woods. Look, there's like the whole map, right? You can like explore out in the woods, out by where the honeybees are, down by the river. You can drive out here anywhere there's not green. You see that? Anywhere that's not lit up green right now, you can explore it. You can just go, enjoy, you know? It's a big lake down there, everything, like the whole, you can enjoy it, you know? All this city right in through here, all through right in here, um, all of that, enjoy it, you know? But in the fields, let's keep it, safe for the workers, like people that want to, like, RP out the, you know, farming and all. And then I'll be on here streaming and stuff and going live. And I want other streamers to as well. And I want them to enjoy themselves. For some reason, it won't hook to these bins. This one. And it won't like offshoot into them either. I don't. Let's see if it'll let me offload. I'm gonna have to drop my header probably. But I'm just showing, checking again, make sure it doesn't hook to these like the other ones do. I might have to get different type of trailers. But, yeah, I unhooked the header just to show you that it won't hook to that, but it'll hook to the header. Okay, so I'll have to get different trailers for these specific machines if we're gonna work these like manually. And also I'm gonna drop the header here. But what I wanted to try is could I fill one of these chutes from the back here? So I can probably like clean out one side of the yard and make this like the delivery to the back side area, like right here, right? Maybe. Maybe if we can get in there. Let's see. Unload here. The action cannot be performed here. What about back here? Unload here. Action cannot be performed here. That's what's the point of the silage bins? Like, is it not? Is it because I already have something in there? There's corn in here, right? Corn is maize, right? Or am I wrong? Alright, let me unload this here. Drive this around. That's why I like the other ones, because the headers can fold up and they're smaller, and you can drive them down the road easier to get to the different fields. Yeah, chat. Yeah, of course. But for some reason, this isn't, like, this part isn't working. Earlier, I got this to drop in here, but I can't remember what it. I thought it was corn. Let me try, see if it'll allow us to unload here, or do I need to go to a different bin and clean that bin out? Do I need to delete these bins altogether and only put it outside of the bin? We'll see. That's what I'm testing right now. So this says there's chaff here. And we have corn in our... Hold on, that might be the issue. This truck... How do I get it out of here, y'all? We don't need a header to unload. Let's try control I. Unload here. Control I or L. Action cannot be performed here. Alright, what about in the fucking trailer? Excuse my language. It won't unload there at all. Let me try the front of the silage spot. Because we were doing one earlier. Turning it. Okay, so this is inside of... Cannot be performed here. Okay, so I can dump it just anywhere, wherever. It's corn. Okay, so I guess the corn, we're gonna have to make different areas to put it. Okay, so in between here, in the golden area, it's I guess gonna be the corn bins. I'm gonna have to like put signs up or something. You see, it won't spill into this side, right? And it won't, but the corn will only go here. So I guess that's the corn bin, okay? Guys, the corn bin's there. There's gonna be a tractor at the back of the corn bin, and we'll use the lanes to back trucks in, and the machine to fill them up. Right? Let's try this. Let's see if this will work this way. Let's see. If we have this machine, how far around can we go? Probably not very far, right? So we need a pusher in the back, pusher machine in the back, right? But that's just for this machine only. So this machine, we're gonna have to make a bigger bin. Maybe we should do corn bins on the side, like there. Let's reconfigure this. Let's set this back here. Oops. Set this back here. We'll move this. This is just for experimental purposes, guys. I'm just trying to do some experimentation. We won't own any pushers. Alright, he's full of chaff from this created field. So I'm going to steal him from this field and take him back to the yard through the fresh green corn. This one says chaff. That one says corn. So that's what I'm saying. This machine create chaff from the corn or from the maize? Corn? Corn is maize. Right? Am I wrong? If I'm wrong, please tell me. I may be completely wrong. I'm not understanding it. Somebody could tell me or explain it to me. But here's what I'm gonna try. Okay, so it wouldn't dump in there. Let's try to do it again. Let's try. There's another tractor right there with an empty. We want to do it over here where the machine is, I think. So we dumped corn there out of that machine that went through the field. That one collects corn. So that's the corn collector. This bin is going to be this machine chaff bin, right? Or silage bin for the chaff. Oops. Sorry guys, I can't back up right now. I have to run and use the bathroom real quick. Over here shaking my leg like that's gonna stop me from using the bathroom. I'm not one of those gamers that sits there and pees in a bottle or something. Um, Fill level, blah, 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 tells you how much is in there. I want a control group on the back. Turn on harvester pipe out. Or I'm starting to think I got the wrong trailers here. Okay, so it's unloading now from this. That's it. Okay, so we're gonna put that in those bins. Make sure you back it way up in there as far as you can go, because it won't cover itself once it's not, if it's not compacted in right. When I've dropped that corn off, it's only because I haven't found the trailer that hooks to that harvester yet. So if you want to go for maize and put the maize with this machine into these bins, which just like I did, it'll come out like this. It'll come out just like this. So when you put, let me just jump in a different vehicle. Now another thing is these buckets are extremely unrealistic. I might put them away for when like this farm starts going, because like they're a little OP. So like I can probably fill that trailer with like a bucket and a half. So see, I can scoop up. I got 100% in my bucket. I back up. I go over here. Now I'm just gonna try this for these purposes. Or do I have a red truck over here? Hold on. Hold on. If I got a red truck, I don't want to break my own rules, right? Don't want to break my own rules right off the bat. To set a precedence for other people. I should probably change the time too of the day, but give me a break. Alright, so there's, what is in this truck? Silage in this truck right now that I loaded already from that pile right there. So I'm going to pull this up. And normally you would just load this into this truck normally and take it and sell it. But just for the purpose of finding out if it will unload inside of the silage bin or not, I'm doing this. Because normally you would bring the maize in that. You would never put silage back into the silage bin unless it was like a mess, out here in the yard, which is what I'm trying to fix. I don't want to have to dump it in the yard. I want to be able to put it in the silage bins, right? So I can pretty much almost fill this truck with one bucket. Maybe actually it does fill the truck. Look, the bucket's completely empty. Or not empty in the truck. It is completely full. It won't take any more. So yeah, jump out there. Alright, so purposes of, because I don't want to put the silage in the green wagons because that would taint the silage, right? You know what I'm saying? like it would taint the silage, because the silage is the clean product coming out of the field. The um oh no, the chaff is the product coming straight out of the field, which is green. That's behind me now, right? And this is the silage, which is the fermented um corn or maize, which is maize is just ground corn, right? Or chaff is just ground corn. And then you get the corn off of the with the yeah, okay. So we're just creating the chaff to put into the silage bins. So once you put the chaff in the silage bin, just like I just did on the other side, you see the other side? That's the green stuff that came out of the other trailer and both sides, right? That's where I dropped that. So now I'm gonna try to drop this trailer in here, but it will not let me drop it in here like I could the tractor over there. So let me pull out of that one that I sold before. Cannot perform this action. So I cannot unload this unless it's in a sale depot. So look, if I come over here, it's getting late, guys. I gotta work tomorrow, and I'm over here showing y'all this. I might just leave it live for you guys to join. Up to 16 players can join. Please just don't tear everything up. And try to keep my little server clean. So, um, it's nice, you know? Just so it's nice. I got a bunch of different vehicles, like work vehicles. I can get other vehicles in. If you ask, if you're a good streamer or something like that, you know what I mean? Like, I'll add other vehicles. I'll, be working on the map, editing stuff, changing stuff. So you see that sold right there, right? So that just came off the ground. Now that was only, that's not silage that um came out of the field, right? The stuff that comes out of the field is the stuff that I put right here with this tractor. Is the stuff. No, 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 no. Let me see. So, so we have silage, right? Which is the brown stuff is what it turns into that you sell. And then we have hay, grass, hay, straw, forage. Let's see what forage is. I gotta fix this time, y'all. I gotta fix the time. I gotta fix the time. Give me 1 second. I gotta go over here and fix the time. It says forage. So what is forage? It would be chaff, right? Okay, I did the wrong thing. Chaff. It would have to be chaff, which is what comes off of the chaff forager. Ah, okay, okay. And then trying to, my man, coming in clutch, coming in clutch. Okay, I'll try that for sure. Yeah, 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 yeah. Bet. All right. Well, you get what you get, and you don't throw a fit, you guys. You know, you get what you get, and you just don't throw a fit, guys. All right. This is my helicopter, guys. Please respect it. You take it, just don't crash it. You can go prospecting for what your favorite field is. And if you're a frequent person, I might edit the field into whatever product you want to sell or do, and we might talk about expanding the farm a little bit. Right now, I have it all set to corn and chaff and silage. And normally I would just do chaff and silage, but I wanted to do a little variety. You know, I wanted to have corn and um chaff. So here, the corn's still on the ground. I'm not remembering what's what. You gotta remind me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm a little slow at times. I can't deny that. I can't deny that at all. But I want to do this in at least these because it's wide enough to get this fill level shape 0. Okay, it's reading the, yeah, yeah. So yeah, I can do that with chaff. Okay, I was choosing the wrong product. Got it. Okay, well, I mean, it'll work out that way. It'll work that way. We'll use the big bins, and we'll use these, and yeah, yeah, for sure. Okay, and we could put the corn in there. Although, I wish it would fill from the back side, because if not, we're gonna have a pusher to push it in and a pusher to push it out. Let me try something, actually. Yeah, we got police cars, guys. We got these bins, but that's being slick with it. I can maybe try that with the harvester. Maybe try a different, that's what I'm doing now, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to look at the vehicle so that I can see what attachments will go on to it. Right, exactly. Okay, got it. My guy, never let me down. Okay, yeah, if I go here, okay, oh, got you. I have to be in the other, I have to be in the other menu. Uh-huh. Ah, got you. So I have to be, that's the mods, guys. That's the mods. You get to play, use. Yes, got you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Sorry, guys. I was being a little distracted. There's other trailers, like there's trailers and augers wagons and all of that, you know. I'm just trying to, like, use all the same stuff. You know what I mean? The stuff that works with it. Yeah. Back on track, guys. Back on track. So we have harvesters here, and this is where it gets interesting. So if you click on combinations, it gives you harvest heads, but it does not give you any trailer hookups. Like, it doesn't have that option. I mean, they have the S7, and that also doesn't have that option. Let me try to go back to purchase and see. No, it's only different pipe design. So it's like pipe design 1, pipe design 2 is like a round pipe with a chute. I mean, I can try that pipe 2, but I don't think that's gonna change anything. And the only other thing is like the wheel setup. And I like yeah, it's the only set, yeah. Yeah, these don't have that ability. So, like, they only spray the swath out the back, right? And they collect it. But for some reason, it's not piping it out unless it's followed by another vehicle while it's active. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, well, I'll try one with the second design. I'll go ahead and get one with the second design and see. And then I'll also get the smaller one. And it has like different engine setups, wheel setups, nothing, yeah. At this point, it doesn't really matter, yeah, just to test it. You bet. Yeah, I'll be able to tell the difference in them um, by the, you know, list, whatever. You have the S7 and the X9. And then you have the Claws ones, which actually do feed out into trailers. You can hook those to trailers. But I wanted to stick with John Deere, although I did those because they're really, I've used them before and they're really good. I haven't tried the Fendt ones yet, and they look like they have a trailer hookup. But yeah, the John Deere does not. Actually, it kind of does. It looks like it kind of does. Like, so it's like all the extended trailer. So maybe the one that, so forage wagons only hook to the tractors pretty much. You don't have one that you can unhook from the tractor other than got you. Okay, so that only works with the tractors and the forage wagons. I mean, that's not bad. We just won't take the trucks in the field. Yeah, it's just that simple. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Alright, gotcha. Yeah, well, let's do that. That's what we'll plan for. We just have to make the rule that not to take the we're gonna be but yeah. Yeah. Sweet. Oh no, as long as we're on the same page, you know? On the same page. Yeah. Oh shit, it's getting late, y'all. Uh-huh. Gotcha. So yeah, okay. So yeah, so we can take and unhook it from here and hook it to there. So the tractors can take the trailers to and from the field, while the harvester, forager, while the forager forages, and then the corn is the same thing. Let me check that out. Yeah. Yeah, that's the next thing, like the corn. Um, like if we load corn, not chase corn, yeah, because that's what comes out of the harvester, right? Corn. Chaff, silage, straw, hay, lawn, grass, chaff, silage, extraction, straw, hay. It's not giving me fill vehicle, wagon, wagon, silage, back. Wanna know? It's not popping up here for this. That's okay. We can only use chaff for these wagons then. Okay, got you. Okay, let me do that real quick. I'll be right back. Yeah. Okay. Sweet. Yeah. Yeah, I got the loading wagons just in case for the cleanups. Got you. Yeah, I mean, if they spill something, they can use the loading wagon to clean up their mess. Hmm. I find it to work. Normally, I wouldn't like bringing harvesters back to the silage yard to drop off. Uh, Alright, so put our bucket down here. Adjust our legs here a little bit. Now we're gonna try. Oh, see that lip? There's that lip right there. Alright, yeah. So we're gonna need somebody like in tractors. Nope. can't be dumped to the backside, so I need to put the tractor in there first. Got you. You just spread it out like that. Alright, that works. Yeah, 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 for sure. I mean, we'll see if it'll like cover. If it'll cover completely, yeah. Either that or we just get rid of the thing and just put a wall there. Yeah, we could do that too. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, everybody wants watching YouTube right now. Thank you. Subscribe, like, share, comment, join up. Um, this is A1 Free Farming Farm Sim. We supply, you know, different activities for everyone to enjoy. Like this is one of them. Um, if you see, there's chaff back there, which um, and silage. So the chaff or corn is yellow, of course, from the harvesters. I'll get that one out of there here in a moment. And then the chaff is green, right? And that's ground up the rest of from the corn chaff. And that's what those machines do. And then that's what this is as well. So these bins here will be for chaff and these big bins as well. Okay, for chaff, yes. Now these big bins aren't for corn. You can't put corn or anything in the back bin like you can the chaff, right? And you can't put chaff or you can't put silage once it's turned to silage back into the bin. It must come out. So if it's out here, right? If it has been spread out here, you can only put it back in the bin, the red bins in the truck, right? And then haul it to the silage yard, right? If at any time someone, my controller's walking, yeah. Yes. If, uh-huh. Well, let me check. Let me check. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. For sure. Well, I don't ever share. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't ever share a screen that I'm streaming on. Yeah, I have multiple screens. I only stream out one screen. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And it has no personal. Like, look at this. It's just a screen. It's Farm Simulator 5M and other games. It has a few startup things at the bottom, the time and date and stuff like that, but there's no pertinent. Yeah, 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 for sure. Got you. Okay. So yeah, so that's this. So that's that. That's that. I was thinking about putting pushers in the back side of them. Yes, of the corn. Yeah, yeah, just the corn. Oh, got you. What size pusher can we fit in there? Because we have. Yeah, we just use a. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. For sure. Yeah, yeah. Just keep one in the back at all times. If you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I might be able to just. But that's a good thing too, because because then it's just for the overflow. Got you. Okay, yeah, I will try that. My guy is telling me to try to take the harvester and get a different type of trailer, and then also to try to deliver the corn straight to the silo, to the buyer. Okay, so that one won't work. That one won't work. I'll need a whole different. Okay, let me try something. Alright, guys, this is the yard. This is where, like, all the silage and stuff gets done. It's where all the tractors are. It's where we start to go out to the fields. So, like, this road, that road, it all connects. All of these fields are full of corn. This is an experimental field here. I'll change up the crops in different fields. So like this field here, yeah, it's the same crop right now, but I'll just do experimentals like whatever we can use the forager for versus the crop. Yeah, and all of that. And you can help me also with the implements of that. Like if you come in, you want to do a chicken farm, you want to do a horse farm, you want to do a, yeah, anything. Yeah, anything and everything, for sure. Yeah. And if you want to do that, you come in, you become a member of, especially become a member of the Discord. A Discord member. You get access to, yeah, a lot more, for sure. Yeah, you can have your own farm and all that. See, um, right now the farm is owned all by me, right? Every piece of land is owned by me. So like I can go here and I can sell this piece of land and that'll should put it back on the market for somebody to buy. I want to test that so somebody can join me and test that, but I want to test that theory. Yeah. And then I also want to test out how much they're making and this and that if I can adjust it. Well, yeah. Mm. So they make something in game and they can buy stuff like that. Like I don't have anything but work vehicles right now. Well, there was a couple. There's a cop car and there's a cop car here, which is cool. I'll show you all that. That's kind of cool. If you want to be a cop, you can also RP as a cop. But you do not go in the fields and you cannot harass any machinery on the roads. Yeah. You can only met through AI, right? So like if you're cruising, you can activate the siren and you can pull over AI vehicles. Like let me select that. So it says pull over AI vehicles A. Yeah. And then right now it's activated. So like if I have a vehicle that pulls out in front of me, let's just wait here. Yep, look. See he won't go. Right? And then also let me back up. Deactivate that. He'll go. Activate it again. We're gonna get up on him, right? He's gonna stop. And as long as we're parked behind him, we can go up there and talk to him. Sir, do you know how fast you were going? I'm glad you used the blinkers right there. I'm gonna give you a warning this time, but next time don't let it happen again. Alright, sir? You have a good day. Alright, appreciate you. So you can do that. Which is cool, right? You're not gonna see that in any other farm sim. Oh shoot, I'm bugging. Hold on, I'm bugging. I'm bugging. I was in flight mode. I was bugging. Hey, it worked. I mean, I got in the car and everything. Yeah. So I'm thinking about putting other sell spots in, like these buildings, but also I want to save these buildings for other things because they're also set up to do other stuff in the game, but I want to wait until, yeah, we have future opportunities. Like somebody want to come in and do logging, somebody wants to come in and run the lumber company. Yeah, 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 yeah. You have sheep and do the wool and the clothing and the clothing trade. Yeah, shit, why not, right? Yeah. Oh shoot, sorry guys. I can't drive right now. I'm talking and not paying attention. Whoop, I'm running into the ATM. Also, I got like things of corn everywhere and extra. Yeah. Alright. Extra buckets and stuff like that. I gotta get other trailers that'll connect to these. So let me do that real quick and see what we can do. I don't think we can't do forage wagons at all. We have to do something like, okay. Yeah, got you. With the extended arms. So like, not great trailer. So we have forage mixers. Let's see what we got here. We got these machines, which blend silage, hay material, mineral feed, straw into total mixture. Oh, that's cool. We might get into that later. We might get into that. Animal transport, all of that. Yep, 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 yep. Logs, straw blowers, all that. Yeah, wood chippers. We got it all, boys. We got it all. Forestry machines, winter equipment, belt systems. We even are gonna do mining, guys. We got mining. We got Terraform for mining. There are mods, so when you join, you have to download the mods. That, yeah, that's the only thing that. Yeah, yeah. I mean, they're mods. Of course, you gotta have mods to have fun, like, right? Gotcha. Yeah, I skipped over it for something. I wasn't listening. Let's look at, or I was listening, I just wasn't paying attention. Like, this is a low wagon. We don't want that. Nothing like that. Okay. This is just, okay, yeah, that won't work. We got helicopters, planes, boats. Yeah, magic carpets with pumpkins. That was for Halloween, yeah. Well, some of them I want to take out, right? I went to take them out after I'd done them and I'd set this up. I could also, do another one, but when I set this one up, I just want to get it well known first. When I set it up, it's just the ones I had, and for some reason, every time I take them off, it won't start yeah, it won't start up. It just says, mods needed for, yeah, I know, right? It's always something. Yeah. So we have, yes, we can do that. hmm Yeah, the forage wagons just aren't going to work at all. Yeah, because they have to have the PTO attachment. Got you. Got you. So this don't even be in that area. I'm gonna be up by the um. Got you. Like semi trailers won't work either. Yeah, flatbed trailers. Nope. Nope. Sit right there. No. 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 Auger wagon. Yeah, auger wagon's the same deal. Yeah, got you. Okay, just category trailers. Yep. Okay, now you tell me, bro. Now you tell me. All right, so this one, yes. Oh, got you. So one of them has a hook and one of them doesn't. So I might as well want to try each one. Yeah, and then it's about the size. Yeah. All right, try one. That's the swivel. Hey, I hate the swivel. Yeah. I hate the swivel. Yeah, I would definitely rather have that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I stick with that. Okay, guys. Okay, I think we have something figured out here. Let's see what we got going on. I gotta grab a harvester. And I gotta cross my fingers. And keep my fingers crossed. Because that one's not it. Yeah, it just does not. No. Yeah, dude. Yeah. I could possibly. Maybe. Maybe. Little hopper. I don't know. Let me try that. Yeah. Yeah, let me try that. It's getting late. Yeah. Alright, guys. You guys are seeing the process of building everything and getting everything to work. It's a process. So keeping it all organized is something. So yeah, just wait, like there's tractors and all there's like harvesters sitting around, there's tractors sitting around, it's kind of a mess, yeah. There is a train, yeah. Yeah, the train does run, yeah. You can rent the train or whatever and ride the train, yeah. For sure. Alright, so I wanted to test That theory, just because we get into. Yeah, unfortunately not. But what can you do, you know? Yeah, that's okay. We'll figure it out. Maybe it's just the harvester. Maybe I just need to get, yeah, a different harvester. Which these will just be the main corn, and you'll have to take it from the field. But that would suck. You got to take it from the field all the way back. I mean, what do we do? Put a silent? Maybe, yeah, possibly. We could put, uh yeah, 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 yeah. Got you. Yeah, I want to retain all of that. I'll just use yeah, I'll use a field somewhere nearby. Um, well, I'd like to have it. Let me make that decision first. Yeah. I mean, I guess central, right? We would want it somewhere central. If it was, you would have to drive back. Storage. Why don't we just do like storage bins or something? We could, but what's the point? We really want to trailer it and take it back. We don't want to, unless we put it in the location and only those harvesters are in that area. Okay, got you, got you. Okay, well, we might be able to do that. Let's check out this. Let's check out this. Yeah. Okay, so up here we have this area right here. Yeah, got you. Alright, that's all storage. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then I want. Oh, it's not big enough. Covered silage silo covered. A bunker silo can be filled with chaff grass or hay after compacted covered. Those are uses to. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's the storage. So I want to sell. I'm hoping that too. It might become a problem, and if it does, we'll like try to like cut it down to the basic, you know? I've heard that. Yeah, I've heard that too. I've heard that it's a problem in some ways, in some ways it's, yeah. Hmm. I got you. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, they can only come in from this side. Well, they couldn't have came in. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's woods, and otherwise, this would be the way they would. Yeah, this would be the way. All right, so guys, what did we just did? was we created a place for just the corn to be handled. We can bring it here if it's cleanup or whatever, but we are going to move the corn operation for the big harvesters over here in this section. Okay? I'm lost in the corn. Okay. I need a smoke. And I don't have anything rolled, so I need to pack a roll. Sorry, guys, I have to do this. Medical education. A cough in your ear, I'm sorry. Okay, so these are pull throughs, trailer drop offs, whatever. Alright, let's see. We're building the corn empire, y'all. It's a corntopia. We should rename it. I'll tell you what. If I can get 40 members, I'll take a vote on a renaming. Yeah, you just got to get the members. Yeah, sure. Right. I know, right? It's a little slow. A little slow. We take this harvester over here. Okay, so you see this spot up here? We're gonna have the harvesters over here. Boom. I'm gonna have to do like a wash station and all of that too. Yeah, 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 for sure. Yeah. But yeah, you can bring it here. You can dump your stuff. You can also come over here. This is to sell it to here, right? This will be banging when it starts filling up. You start selling stuff there, and then here you can store it. You take it, store it there, or you can come around the end and store it there. Got it? So storage, selling. Yeah. Storage here, selling over here. Got you. And we'll put the trailers and whatever transport for this one. Well, I believe we should probably do the. I don't know if there's going to be any transport. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 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 For sure. Yeah. Yeah. I forgot. There might not be any transport at all because those won't connect or pipe out. Oh, I got you. I got you. So you would like set this here, figure out where the pipe out goes to. Yeah, gotcha. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, 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 yeah. We'll do that. We'll try that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. See, I'm learning too, guys. I'm learning with you guys. I'm learning how to build the server. I'm learning how to, yeah, do everything pretty much. I mean, yeah, I know the basics, but like, yeah, yeah, it's about as far as that goes. The basics, y'all. So here's another one. So the guy's just sitting here. If I get in it, I gotta get out. Actually, yeah. I might, yeah, I'll put like a water tower or something super tall. Yeah, just so that people can see it. Oh yeah? Uh-huh. I got you, yeah. I'm just getting out of the tall corn because I don't want to be standing in the corner trying to lift up a. Oops. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. We can do something with it. Yeah, if people were in here anyway, since I'm doing these changes because we had that problem, it would be probably. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. So yeah, it's pretty much bucket lid on the big one. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Uh, all right, boss. I'll fly over there and get one, boss. Superman. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Superman. Da-da-da-da-da-da. You give me a cape, huh? Give me a cape, huh? All right. Yeah, I forgot. Of course, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Yep. That's my story. Directly north, yeah. It's not that hard. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm just goofing off. Oh shoot, I might have messed up. Yeah, I dropped it and got the foot stuck. Maybe. Yeah, I'll try that. Yep, I got it. Well, you wouldn't come in pipes out anyway. Uh, Life of a game developer, y'all. Life of a game developer. Ain't that some stuff? Ain't that some stuff? That's just the life. Okay, I got one more small, and I'm maybe adding a third, but yeah. I know. I lost her, bud. I lost my way. Can't find my way back home. Off to see the wizard. That's up here. Up on the hill, yeah. Up on the hill. Oh. Well, that's one way to do it. That's one way to do it, boys. Might just make a mess in the process. And that rhymes, mess in the process, huh? Don't want to make a mess in this here process, which we just did. Now we gotta straighten it all back up, make it look neat. Or we just send them back out to the field, collect them when they're done. But, or we can just line them up here all nice like they're supposed to, and tell people to go down to number 32, lot 32, and pick up the big combine. They can do corn, or they can come down to lot 41 through 40, 40 through 42, and do chafe, work in the silos. I like that idea. I like that, yeah. A little expansion for sure. Hey, I mean, I think if people join, I think it's going to be a hit for sure. I mean, maybe not. Maybe I'm just nerded out. Maybe I'm just a nerd. Maybe I'm just a nerd, y'all. Am I just a nerd, guys? I don't know. Am I just a game nerd? I just like nerd out on shit like this, and y'all don't really give a shit, and y'all don't really care that I'm making all this shit anyway. Like, tell me. Come on. Be real with me. Let me know how it is. Let me know how it is. I want to test something. Oh, I should have opened. I will leave that closed. Um, I want to test something. If I send the AI from here, can I make them start in one field and come back and unload, right? And then only at the end of the night when they come back and park, do they park here? They'll like, no, just from the start. Just hit B. Okay, let it all fold up. Hit B again. No field found. Yeah. So you gotta get them on the field first. Let's go ahead and chop it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's go ahead and get it chopped, y'all. So this is from the inside of the cab. It looks like, you got your controls and everything down here. Got your cool little cup holders and stuff here in the back. Shoot, bunch of cup holders. Oh, you got a buddy seat. Look at that. We got a buddy seat in this sucker, boy. You can take a breath, take a kid, whatever. Yeah. Got the mirrors to see. It looks back there. We're looking at right where we were coming from. There's an adjustment on those, I think. If not, we'll have that by later. But yeah, you can be in it, watching the corn, driving it, or you can just do AI, and AI will do it. But see, you can just pull it up there, go AI with it. I'm not gonna take them all out there. I'm gonna let him do that one because I might be adding more. But for now, there are 4 big harvesters and one backup. Now the backup's mine personally, so instead of flying everywhere, I could have just did this and grabbed everything. I gotta leave this here. Don't ever. Oh, the only time we take those back is when they need more seeds or whatever, but it's very rare that we ever need that option. Alright, so I was going to, yeah, it didn't haul wagons at all, so they're gonna have to, yeah. I might just put a storage, yeah, just put a storage so they can put it in the storage thing at like other fields if they want to go further out. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta finish setting the yard up, but I'm actually getting ready to be done here soon, so I could use some help here. That's what I want people to join for, help me out, get it all, get it all set up. This is my truck, y'all. You never know. You call the boss man up, he might have to bring you some gas or a trailer or something. I'm gonna take this back up here. Oops. Yeah, same old, same old. You know what? So these trucks I have, electric ones and diesel ones. So if people want a quiet truck, they can have an electric truck. Obviously, this one is an electric truck. Sorry, I'm having technical steering difficulties. I got the short one for a reason. They're quicker, easier to maneuver, but obviously you gotta be skilled to maneuver. Right. Alright, so that's as far back as it can go. But, so yeah, trick to the rope up. When you're backing up to the rope up, you see that weight right there? that will signify how far you should back up or not, right? That should tell you this is how far I should go. If he has this little bar down or whatever, yeah. Yeah, you don't want to back up any further than that. Uh, yeah. And then this guy goes not over. Oh shoot, I put that in the wrong place, bro. I definitely did. Yeah. Yeah. Oh well, I'll put it in the chaff. Yeah. Oh man, it don't matter. I'll clean them up. But what I wanted to do is, yeah, stage one in each area that it's used in. You know. Well, I like starting the smaller ones because, yeah, it'll fill them up and get silage going faster for people, you know, if we have that option. Yeah, oops. Alright. Yeah, I have it set to off where the vehicle turns off when you get in and out of it. It's not people just leave it sitting there running all day. Excuse me, yeah, I'm getting tired, for sure. For sure. Now earlier, this is the one that I put um the thing back on top after I dropped the stuff, and I wanted to see what it did. I don't know what it's unloading, but it says it's unloading. So I'm gonna let it pretend to unload what it thinks it's unloading. Okay, let's lower pickup and see if it unloads what it thinks it's unloading. Yeah. Yeah, so there's nothing there. Yeah. Oh, gotcha. I mean, I'll try it. I'll try it. For some reason, it just wasn't flying. I'd rather not use those, but if we have to, if it does the trick of what we're trying to do, maybe. So we use tractors in the field. trucks in the yard. Tractors in the field, trucks in the yard, y'all. That's why. That's exactly why, yep. The tractors get stuck if you make a mess. And also, the forage trailers, right, that are foraging all the stuff should stay clean. Silage is rotten. So yeah, you see, it cannot be dropped here. Silage is rotten, right? So you don't want your clean stuff going into your rotten stuff yet. You want it to ferment. Yeah, I'll check on one of the. Yeah, it might be an overlap or something. Well, I mean, we have them in another. Yeah. Well, I won't say we. I have seen them working. I mean, I'll check it out, but yeah. Well, no, not technically. I haven't technically seen them put it in the bin that way. Okay, okay. That might be the case. Could be. Gotcha. Well, I mean, if there was just a way, but yeah, yeah, it's just for testing anyway. So once people come in and start harvesting and foraging, yeah, once they start harvesting and foraging and everything, it'll be good. Yeah, because then, well, they gotta do it, drop it in there, pack it all down, let it sit. Yeah, I just wanted to put something out there for them to haul and make money off of before they have to do all the work because sometimes they come in and if they don't have any silage to sell, they just think that it's all work and no money. Yeah, yeah. Well, I've been in others and I've realized that there's really nothing to gain. You know what I mean? Other than stuff in the game. So if you don't have something in the game to give them, there's nothing to gain. You know? It's fun, but I want to give them fun to gain. You know? Like, I'll explain here in a minute. Like toys and stuff like, yeah, yeah, yeah. So, like, mm, for sure, yeah, they're probably like, yeah, who the fuck is he talking to? Yeah, sorry, chat. Sometimes I forget that I'm live, and I'll be talking to my friends and stuff on Discord, and I don't have their voices on all the time. Um, and you can't hear them. But this is a friend of mine. We have owned and ran FiveM and RedM servers together, and we're discussing the build of uh FarmSim 25 servers. And that's what we are. We're server owners and we create servers for people. So this right here, what I'm doing is I'm creating a server for people to come and enjoy their time in, right? There's a bunch of them out there. If you search and you go on where it says, you know, you can do a career or you can multiplayer, right? If you go to multiplayer and you go to, search which rooms you go or who you want to join, yeah, you just join us up, right? Through there. Just search us up. I'll put all the information in here soon. I can't do it right now, but I'll put all the information in to the Discord as well as, yeah, as well as on video. Yeah, of course. So like, yeah. So like the farm name when you come in, right? After you join, um, and you come in, it's A plus free farming. When you come in, it'll say free to join farm, and it'll say a free to play. I haven't started a free to play server yet, or I mean farm yet, but the free to play one is gonna be like ATVs, four wheelers, stuff like that, off road type stuff, right? And then I'm gonna create different farms, and each farm is gonna have different things. Like I'm gonna create a farm down here. Like I'll go here, create a farm, right? And I'll create different farms. Let's say, whoops. Let's say I want to just create different farms, right? I'll go down through here. I'll create each one of the farms. Create a new farm. Each one is a different symbol, right? So each one of those symbols, I'm going to create different things to do. Like this one's going to be chickens, sheep, pigs, horses. These are going to be different animals as well, and just my farm. You know, so I'm going to create all of these, but I want people to um join them and run them. You know, so I'll have to leave a dedicated server running in order for this to happen, of course, and that's where monetization comes in, and like um I get credits for my videos because and I can take videos and create content, and eventually once I get enough viewers, subscribers, blah 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 I then can continue to create content for people. Because you can't really do it forever. I'm from the you know 5M Red M community of developers, so like you get into that, the only profit in it is monetization and or asking for donations. And I really don't want to ask people for donations to come into a free server. You know what I'm saying? That's why I want it to be a free server. I don't want people to come in and have to pay for donations. Yeah, no. I mean, if they want to donate, I'll put a link in the Discord. And if you want to donate, you can. I will not stop you from donating, but um, it's just not something I'm asking for. I'm asking for if you like my content, to just follow me, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like my videos, watch my videos, um, and join me and have some fun. That's what it's all about. So there's two varieties of tractor. There's mostly John Deere's, but if someone wants a different type of tractor, let me know. We'll add other tractors. Okay, this is just the base set of everything. So I just want to get a basis of what's going on, you know? Yeah. So the big tanks over there are like fertilizers and lime and stuff like that. You have to pull up here and I don't know what unfold truck is. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, that's what you just back up to here, pull up to here, wherever you get that start refill or start filling, and then you just do this, and you can use here. It usually gives you the, you know, fuel you need. Like this is diesel, but you can also empty your tank back into there as well. You know what's going on here. There's no there's no fuel in the satellites. Hold on. Is it just to hold fuel? I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to hire the fuel guy, man, to come and fill my tanks up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a big truck. That's what I was wondering. Like, yeah, yeah. Both all tanks are empty. Yeah. Oh wow. So I don't get a full-fledged gas station. All right, hold on. Let's see what I can whip up in the kitchen. Well, I'm getting ready for bed soon, but I'll see what I can whip up in the kitchen real quick. I can't get no, I can't use those. Yeah, they've never saved. I don't know why. I mean, I can try one, but yeah, they've never saved. Yeah, unfortunately. I want to take, yeah, I might as well take that one out. Well, they lag things out and everything. Yeah. Like the whole mod pack is screwy. I was doing something, but then I forgot what the hell I was doing pretty much. Guess you could say. Yeah. No, I'm looking for not silos, but um containers where you can buy stuff. Yeah, I thought that's what I did on the field type one. That's what I thought that was, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Uh-huh. The silo's empty. So how? So let me go here. Try something. Okay, that has buy. Let me check something here, actually. Actually, let me check something, actually. Actually, this is fertilizer, that one's lime. Back, but you can buy them. Okay, got it. You can buy it from there. You go here. I'll move this out the way. Okay, I gotta just buy it. I gotta just walk up and buy each one when it's time. Got it. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Yeah, do some RP with it, with the big truck or whatever, and come in and fill it up. Yeah, just gonna sit there and fill up. Yeah. So yeah, Madman Plants, everybody. You're welcome to free to join fun. While it's filling up, Might as well give y'all a little tour. When I'm not online during the day on the weekdays, when we don't have any staff on, if you guys play and you come here and you need fuel, watch your fuel. Don't try not to run all of the vehicles out of fuel. Um, these I believe work fine. I think the electric ones. That's the Lance. Yeah, you don't need to do anything here at all. You just need to pull up, and I think it charges it. Let's see. Okay, this one's got the sliding floor on it. Got it. Okay. Yeah, so this one, you see how the charger lights up when you're next to it? You don't have to be that close either. I was just, whoops, sorry, trying to readjust, but being retarded with it. You see how it lights up? It'll charge it. Wireless charging, which is pretty cool, right? Going green in the yard. If you like the green ones, you like the electric ones, let me know. I'll get some more. Well, these are to run the finished silage to the cell spot. And I'm going to expand that too. Right now, it's right here, if you see. But I'm going to actually make that bigger so that you could probably do multiples. But for now, I'm going to take you on a little tour in the helicopter. And then I'm going to be done for the night. I'm going to have to sign off. But I'll be back in the evenings to do videos. But during the day, try to take care of my server. And I'll try to keep it going. This is a North American 2 to flight control. Alright, looks like we got a northerly wind here today, guys. Like a northerly wind. If you look, we got some mountains around. Of course, if you look, these are all fields. Currently, we have a couple empty fields. And a couple that have been started. So as you can see, there's the yard, all the equipment. There's some over here. There's some tractors with some seeders and some plows, which is where they're gonna end up going. You see these hills right here. I'm gonna end up storing the plows up there. I just haven't gotten to it yet. Right up ahead here is where we just installed. This is the new solution today. You can put this on screen. Our big sorry, give me a second. So our big machines here, when dump into a trailer. So we had to make our very own storage and sales bin here, next to the northern upper field. If you look over here, these are the upper fields. Everything above that highway would be considered the northern upper fields. Or not highway, but road, you know. But that's north. We got stuff down south, a bunch of fields down south, all of that. So for right now, we're going to keep these green machines here. We'll call them the green machines. We'll keep them in the northern field, and that pretty much consists of everything on this side and alongside the other side of that main road right there. Okay, you can probably find your way around these fields and over that way. Just be careful. For the width, I will look into getting another set of those that will travel further. But if I get more of those, I will get ones that you can hook a wagon to. So I'll figure that out. Or if anybody knows of that, let me know. But these are all the northern fields. Right now we're doing corn and turning it into silage so that we can mix into the food for the future animals that we're going to be having here. If you look to your north right now, which is actually, if you look on the map there, we are actually to the northwest of the map. We got a little town over here, cool little town, barns and stuff like that, farms. Let me know if you want a sleep trigger put over there. I can put one over there for you. There should also be like a football field or something. Yeah, see right there to our left is a soccer field, it looks like, football field. So yeah, y'all can run around, kick the ball around and stuff. But yeah, it's just, this is the map. We got a cool river going through. We don't have working boats right now, but we'll work on it. Sorry. If you look down here, these are our blended fields. We just blended them together. Threw the crop on there. All of that. We're coming up on a site where I'm going to start storing like toys and stuff, like four-wheelers, stuff like that. This is a up-and-coming build. If you see, I actually need to get that, I can land this here. And I'll take y'all for helicopter rides. Sorry, but this is, in, in build at the moment, so sorry for the, I don't know, weirdness of it, but, you know, what you get. You get what you get and you don't throw a fit, right? So this is just the under, garage basement of the, place, but what I haven't figured out is why, um, every time I refresh the crops, this whole place fills with dirt and corn as well. I guess I did it in a field. Maybe I need to try it not in a field, but I don't know. Maybe I need to erase the field. Let's see. So yeah, it's this field here. So if I click on it, I can't really do much to it, you know? If I sell it, then I won't be able to access this place. Um, yeah, I'm not sure what to do. Like, can I terraform it? Like, erase fields? That's what I need to learn, is figure out if I can erase fields. Yeah. Uh-huh. Well, because, like, you can buy land, right? But the land is mostly fields, what's not covered in buildings and things. So you can't really put anything anywhere unless you utilize a field somewhere. Hmm. Yeah, so I figured like spots over here next to um the dredge boat or the cement factory, we could put something over there, a different business, yeah, and use that field as the development for it. Exactly. Hmm. Yeah, so they can have all their trucks and yeah. Hmm. Yeah, because it's like out on the outside, right? And then the same thing with yeah each each business, yeah. So like over here we have the copper spot. They'll have to have this field as their parking area, and vice versa. Same thing here. Like rope maker, if they want to do that, they'll need some area, which they have this park is pretty cool, but yeah, yeah. Some places will be restricted, but I want to be able to develop things too, like I'm doing here. Of course. Well, yeah, I was gonna put it away, and then I was like, no, I better not do that because then I could use it. If I did, yeah. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, I know, dude, but like, come on. What can you say? It's kind of messed up, but what can you say, right? I mean, it's all in the business. Well, it's not really even a business. Yeah, I mean, it's not a business. It's like it's just for the fun of the players, just for them to enjoy it. Like, I find enjoyment in it when other people find it enjoying. Enjoy. Hold on. When other people find it enjoy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 224,000 out in this bucket. That's all. Yeah. I mean, they gotta see how it's done. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Well, it's not technical. No, it's not technically done this way. Okay, guys, YouTube. It's not technically done this way, but I'm doing it this way to prep the server. If you're looking at me and like, what the hell is he doing? He's just refilling this truck. He's cheating the game. No, I'm providing for you guys as entertainment. Not cheating the game. I'm giving to you. I'm giving on the giving of the you. Yes, if you want to say it that way. See, most server owner, or people making servers don't show you this part. They lie to you and they try to get you to pay for stuff. They do stuff. Yeah, yeah. It's all free stuff. Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, it's ridiculous. They're like slave drivers. When people join and they get all into it, and they're like, "Oh, this is fucking goofy, dude. Like, you can't do nothing. Nobody's RP and nobody's acting like they're doing what they're doing. They're talking about stuff that's out of their head and things that aren't RP and stuff like that. And we want an RP world and farm sim, and they think it's time for that because you can also download ray tracing and all of that. Yeah, times change. And there are plenty of people out there that do stuff on farm sim. Don't downplay farm sim, man. I might be stuck, actually. Actually, I might be stuck. Unload here. Unload here, sir. Yeah, I keep saying I'm leaving. I keep saying it. Uh. I know. I know. I'm so passionate about the game. That was my friend, by the way. Of course. So yeah, if someone wants to come in and clean up this mess that I made here today, you're welcome to. Please don't use this machine. Oh, I don't know why I'm backing it in here anyway. So I tried to put the underground garage here. That's the whole reason that back area turned out to be a storage spot. Because I put it here. Weirdest thing. I put it there, and like it covered up the whole entrance, like the field did. So like I don't know if, yeah, I'm not sure. Well, I created the rice field after, yeah, after that's happened to, yeah, to make it look decent. Well, even still, after I put like all of the concrete down, it doesn't delete the field. Yeah, yeah, it doesn't delete the field. Exactly. So yeah, it creates that problem in which, right. So yeah, when I put down the asphalt or the gravel or whatever, it shows the field deleted on the map. Hmm. But then when I go to like all, I'm gonna have to only do one. You know what I'm saying? I can only do one at a time, and I can't do, yeah. I have to exclude what I've. Hmm. Exactly. Gotcha. Yeah, 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 for sure. That's just what I'll have to do. Yeah, like once the field's done, I can get it plowed or whatever. But I can right now I can automatically seed it and control the seasons. But I don't want to always do that. I want enough people in here to do that to plant. Yeah, yeah. Because I'm using auto plant now. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Using auto plant and everything. Well, the only reason I've been working on it with it up because let's just face it, let's put it up, let people enjoy it. They can see some of the repairs and stuff. I don't really care. Yeah, because I'm not like everybody else, you know. That's all it was. Either way, just how I am. Yeah, either way. It looked like the harvester did okay earlier. I didn't see it go off of the edge or anything, so it seemed to be okay. Maybe I should just do the full, yeah, I know, yeah. Aww, it's a heart. Yeah, I'm probably gonna set a couple big excavators up here just to make it kind of cool. Yeah, right. That'd be cool. A couple conveyor belts or something. There's a sign that says the yard. Yeah. Where's my mod that? The straight line one, yeah. Yeah, I like me some places. I think it's, yeah, it's like some square areas even. Should be okay, and then I'll sweat a little bit of grass here and there. Never hurt anything. Call this mowing the yard. Call this mowing the yard, boys. Mowing the yard. Making grass. This is that AstroTurf. Yeah, that spray on AstroTurf. Yeah, hey, it works sometimes, except for in little corners like this. You get three objects overlapping, but we'll fix that with something eventually. Yeah. Actually, yeah, it's just the tool. Yeah. So it says toggle free mode on, lock axis. Lock axis isn't working. Think about taking that and turning that into a cell station. You could just come around and it's already got bins and everything. Maybe I should use that one for some corn too. What is that anyway? That's what this one. There's a paper factory, rice factory. Oh, no, that's not it. It's this, right? Biogas plant. I don't think we need a biogas plant. What do y'all think? Get rid of that? I just hit remove and it didn't remove. Ah, yeah. Yeah, for sure. As long as it's owned, yeah. And like here's the garage, the underground garage. And here it was just like covered with dirt. It was weird, like you couldn't even see down into it. So like in some places, let me just see here. For instance, not really any place to put it. I wonder what would happen. Resell it. Yeah, so you see this? Like, it leaves partially shit, and you can't go in it. Like, you can leave weird obstacles in the ground. Okay. Hey, no, I need to get ready for bed, y'all. I'm over here putting in buildings and shit. I'm supposed to be going to bed, huh? There we go. Well, that's enough for tonight, folks. Y'all have a good night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.